Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Car Question. Take note that the Toyota 86 is an affordable roadster, but when it comes to the interior, what you like in those kind of sports car, well, you like a good seat with some firm lateral support. When you're on the track, you want the best feeling possible. You also want a functional cockpit out there. Well, we're gonna see that in the Toyota 86, and take a look at that nice logo that you're gonna see right there on the dashboard. This is a nice addition. But hey, let's go discover the interior of that car right now at Car Question. Let's open the door of that Toyota 86 Special Edition. And yes, there is no frame around the door, and you can see the little bit of tint right there in that window, giving you a little bit of a green color if you want, but still some nice UV protection. You can see it's a major difference from the previous version that was a cyan though. So I really love the nice detail attention that you can see. As soon as you open the door, you can see those nice seats with a perfect comfort balance and hole balance. So let's look at the door. You've got that finish that's kind of suede, but not really in some kind of way, but you've got some great stitches around here. You've got a nice chrome door handle and a little bit of imitation of carbon right here when you look at the controls right there for your windows. Speakers surrounded by nice material everywhere, nice color, and you've got some little storage for your beverage, but remember, don't put your coffee mug there, it's going to be too small. Some metal accent right here for the pedal also, and you can see that nice 86 logo that you've got right there on the mat, giving you once again a unique touch of that 86 power. So look at the seat, look at the stitches right there on the side, the materials. Perfect. You've got not a lot of adjustment though. It's really simple. Not even some lateral adjustment support. I would have loved to have that. And you can simply put your belt through there if you want, but it's gonna sometimes pops out when you're gonna move. So let's take place inside. And yes, it's kind of low, it's kind of small in some kind of way, but as you can see, this is really interesting with the finishing, the build, and look at that material. Once again, some great stitches out there, imitation of suede. And I really love the Toyota 86 logo that you can see right there at the end. And this is kind of soft rubber that you have everywhere in the car, so there's not going to be scratches over time. And look at the steering wheel that you can see, really race inspired with a button right here on the side that you usually make some adjustment with your race car, but right now this is not the case. But still, look at that 86 logo right there in the middle. I really love the finish of it, and look at the stitches everywhere in the steering wheel. Complete, perfect, nothing to say about that. Still, let's press the start engine button that we have down there. Let's press once, let's press twice. You're gonna see all that display light up, and we're gonna turn on the light because I want you to see everything that I see clearly right now. So still, the focus is mainly on your engine revolution per minute. And what's a cool thing also is that you got the shift light right there inside that car. So let me close it once again for you guys. And let me turn it back on. You're gonna see the needle movement there. You see the red dot. This is gonna be your shift light, and it's gonna be accompanied by a sound, and you can adjust to whatever revolution that you want. So you've got a trunk opening right there, and you've got the possibility to adjust your steering wheel with the handle right here. On this side, you've got the lights that you can turn on or off. And right there on the other side, you've got that audio kilometers per hour and mile per hour button that you can change, but this one is useless. Please don't put any useless button in your car, manufacturers. So let's look at the central display. Right there on the side, you've got a 4.2 inches display screen that you can select and multiple information source. So this is really perfect. Let's say that you're going on the track. Well, you're gonna find some stuff there for you guys, and this is gonna be impressive. So let's use that button right here on the side to simply choose the configuration that we want. So let's look at that. So this is a 4.2 inch screen, and right there with the option, you're gonna have right there at top the average liter per 100 consumption. Well, at least your instant consumption. Down there, average 9.9 right now figuring, and you've got the kilometers that you're gonna be able to do with the gas left in your car. Temperatures down there, trip information also. You've got the average kilometers per hour, the total time, and the total kilometers also. So when it comes to sports car, you want your temperature of the engine displayed, you want the oil temperature also, you want the battery power that you have. And when you move to right, you're gonna get that cool performance display. So this is going to be a real-time information about the accelerator, about braking force that you can apply, even steering left, right, and you've got the G-force that you get right there in the middle. Talking about G-force, you want to know the best that you did. So as you can see with that display right now, you can see the maximum force that we apply to the car. So usually it's going to be around 0.87 G that you're going to be able to do. You've got also your power band. The blue line is going to be the torque, the red line is going to be the HP. So you need really to rev that engine to get maximum power with it. And look at the down in the torque that you get around 4,000. So it really shows when you're accelerating with the car. You've got a stopwatch feature that you can start and stop and do some lap time with the car and register your best lap time if you want. This is cool to compare with your friends, but remember, this is not a precise system with a transponder inside. You can enable or disable the welcome screen. You have the possibility to configure the rev, the shift light. You can select the RPM that you want and enable or not the buzzer, and this is way needed when you're going to be into race mode. GSI is going to be to display a little arrow up on your gear. So let's say that you're in first gear, you're going to see it right there on the side. So as soon as you're going to be rolling in a more eco-friendly way, the car is going to tell you to shift up or down the gears depending on your gas input. So let's look at right here on the side. This is where you change a different menu from the screen, but way down there, this is the cruise control feature that you can enable or disable or resume. So this is really a basic car. When it comes to the central display around here, you can see some gloss, you can see some reflection, but this is actually a 7-inch screen display, and you've got 8 speakers Pioneer inside the car. So this is probably one of the most simple system out there, but it's still kind of effective. So let's say that you want to enable some music, you want to browse, you want to go in the song that you listened to a little while ago, so you can change it around there, and you still got a decent sound power with a lot of bass if you want. So let's raise the volume. Right now my phone is not at maximum power, but as you will see, the sound quality is not that bad with the sound system. You must connect a USB cable if you want a better quality. Remember, no Android Auto, no Apple CarPlay around there. When you go into the setup, well, it's really basic. You don't have a lot of stuff to choose from. But hey, voice command, I nearly forget that. Where is voice command? Oh, it's not on the steering wheel. It's right there. Let's press it.
What would you like to do?
Play Florida, Georgia line.
Sorry, I missed that.
Play all.
The connected audio source is busy or not detected. Please try again.
That's kind of funny though, because my device is not busy. It's playing right now. Anyway, so let's turn that down. You've got your phone feature while you press around here, and you can get back to the media and change the song that you want by pressing on that button. Let's say that you want radio. Let's press FM radio, and you can switch if you want with the press of a button right here, or simply scan the station list, and it's gonna tell you exactly how many stations there is there and exactly what the type of the station that you're going to be listening to. Really simple. I don't know. It's not my favorite one. And you've got that useless feature where you can press vehicle, CIM, CHR, others. That doesn't do nothing. So there's some strange menu inside that radio. Let's go down here. This is a climate control, good old school watch from Toyota. Instead of putting that blue, they put that simply into red. And you've got dual climate zone right now with the car that we have with the special edition. And you can press to put it into auto mode. Still, it's powerful, but I don't like really the build quality of those buttons. They seem cheap and plastic right now. And it's even worse when you get down there. Usually you would expect some metal out of those, but really they sound much more like plastic though. Still, anyway, you've got a great start and stop engine button down there. You've got also a USB connector auxiliary right there, but remember that your shifter is right here. So what's gonna happen if you put a cable through here? Well, it's gonna be always in the way of your cool 6-speed transmission, short throw, and this is awesome. You don't have to put a lot of effort into changing the gear, but you've got that sound that it's kind of robust and kind of, I don't know, it feels firm sometimes, but you've got really a short throw in some kind of way. So when you put it into reverse, you do that and you do that. You've got your rear view camera. Not a lot of definition though, but some lines to give you a more unique spec. So let's put that right there. The handle brake. Remember, this is really a cool drift car. You pull the handle brake, it's really easy access right there on the side. So you've got the possibility to enter track mode by pressing on that button. You will see a track display in green, and you can completely close all your traction control vehicle stability system by pressing right there on the side and holding that button for 3 seconds. So the little special edition display that we have right now, 860, and you've got the possibility to enable or disable those heated seats. So this is really looking like Subaru buttons. So you've got the key, kind of cheap, plastic, not really of great quality. Still, you got some storage compartment right there on the side, 2 places for your cup holders, and you thought that this would slide, but that's not sliding. As you can see, there's some right there connectors that you put it in, maybe not over the key. Let's put the key there, and let's move that. So it doesn't slide, and if you have a big mug and you put it there, guess what's gonna happen? Look at that, it's my elbow, so I shift gears, boom! There you go, coffee everywhere. Still, you've got some 12-volt outlets down there. So the seat for the passenger, same thing. And look at that cool display of the 86 logo in yellow stitches. I really love that. And that nice finish once again. Opening of the glove box, no lights there. Not too big though. And you've got those sun visor with that kind of little finish that they try to do there with some mirror, halogen lights. And a rear view mirror, which is, you don't have any holding system, just good and all, but still it's gonna give you a great view of what's behind you. So let's get into the rear of the car, but why not first start it and give you a little rev, guys. And I'm gonna show you also the screen where you can see the power band though. There you go. You can see right there my shift light that went on. And this little engine wants to rev way over the red line. Anyway, 86 logo right there. Boom. Let's go into the back of the car. But first, trunk and an engine bay. So it's not really easy to exit the car though. And let's say that you want to get a passenger behind you if you're the driver. So you pull that and there you go. That's the only place that you're gonna get for him. So let's say that you persuade a lady to come over home because you've got a cool car. Well, if you got a passenger, she or he will need to move a little bit forward to leave some place for your new passenger. So let's go right here in the back, and that's not gonna be easy for you guys. And this is the baby seat anchor that we're gonna see, but hey, who wants to put a baby seat in the rear of this car? Anyway, you can pull down the seat. You've got a button on top of there, but I'm gonna show you a much easier way. So let's open that trunk. Whoop. Ah, the trunk didn't open. Let's go back. Let's press on the button and hold it for a few seconds. And now it's open. And look at that. This is kind of restrained when it comes to space. Let's raise that. You can see full spare tire, all the tools that you need to do an intervention if you got a flat tire or you need to change them at the track. So this is not going to be easy once again, but I don't know if you can see there's a strap in the dark. You pull it once, you pull this one twice, and there you go. You can have an easy access to more storage space when you lower the seat though. And you've got some trunk opener button that you have right there on the side, really in the dark. So let's go to the rear, or at least the front of the car. Let's open that section and take a look at that Subaru-inspired engine. Yes, it's developed with Toyota, but hey, you can see that 2.0 liter flat 4 engine, and this is going to be good for 205 horsepower. So you've got a battery which is way back here, and you've got all those bars to give more stiffness to the car, and this is going to be perfect to go into some curves. You've got your fuse box right here, you've got alternator easily accessible, you've got also your oil filter right here and the possibility to add more oil on this side, and you've got a washer fluid compartment which is right there. So when it comes to the interior of that car, that's what I expect from a sports car. Cool seat, would need more adjustment, and how about a little bit more attention to materials when it comes to the button, but still it's kind of good looking. I know this car might be a little bit tight if you're tall or as big as me, but hey, have you tried one? Are you comfortable in one of those? Feel free to share that in the comment section down there below. What I like about that interior, it's basic. You've got everything that you need to enjoy this car on the track. You've got that instrument cluster, you've got really that short throw shifter which is right there when you need it to shift gear to be able to do a good time on the track. I want to know, what do you think about the interior? Feel free to comment that in the section down there below. Don't forget to do a thumbs up because you like that video, and don't forget subscribe to Car Question because the next video is going to be about the specification and road handling of the Toyota 86.